VP, you have heard him before on this couch, he would have taken Oshibajo and Peter Obi, to the cleaners. The other three candidates who are representing other parties, they had an abysmal performance. I didn't watch the debate, honestly, but people who watched it told me that it wasn't impressive at all. What the three other candidates, in fact, all the candidates didn't do much, including Peter Obi, who was ruling out false figures, and Professor Sibajo, who couldn't defend, because there's no how good you are. You can be the best professor in the world. You can't defend the kind of failure that's associated with the APC government. You can't. It's not possible. So that's where we are. But we want to get into the presidential debates so that they will see that the difference can be very, very clear. So we want you to ask questions. We ask for donations tonight, and as you make the donations, of course, we get updates here, and we'll be reading out your names. And also, if any one of you has got plans to join us or comment about this, we're also here to listen to your comments and read them out, concerns. So it's going to be fantastic today. Some people have questions about Uyo tomorrow. Where are you guys going to be? And before the end of the broadcast, we'll try and get information to you in case you have questions regarding Uyo. But we'll be all over Uyo tomorrow. And I think on Tuesday there's going to be a show on AIT. On Wednesday, of course, there's going to be another recorded show. And we'll be back in, I think, Warri. We'll be back in Port Harcourt and Warri towards next weekend. That's Thursday, I think, and Friday. So it's unstoppable. And we thank you all out there, because without you, this would be impossible. Without you, this would be impossible. It's just been amazing joining you guys again on the couch. So let's make it enlightening, let's make it entertaining and interactive. Send your questions, and our team members on standby to read your questions to me, and I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. I don't want to do all the talking tonight, and when eventually we get information from our accountants regarding where we're at, accounting wise, we will also know what to do, right? So I just want to let you know that things are going very well. All right, someone is people are calling. We still haven't set up to be able to take calls, right? Not yet. So we're working on that so that we can be taking live calls as well. This is very, very important. So if you're there, do what we do naturally: share. And I think, did they resolve the issue of notification to Facebook?
Still not getting.
Huh?
You're still not getting it.
So a lot of people are still not getting notification when we get online. That is probably something that is coming from Facebook. We'll keep complaining to them about that. That will be unfair and unjust. But how many people are watching already?
304.
Oh, that's impressive. So please share to as many people as possible on your pages so that we can get to 500 at the minimum. And we keep going. So do we have any questions so far? Though? None. And we haven't had any donations since we started. Of course, we would like for you to be the first donor. There was a challenge before we went off here. Do you guys remember? Yeah, so that we're looking for $1 million from 400 people. It was 400 people. Our people here have forgotten what's going on. So $1 million from 400 people. There is some comment, there's an accountant is saying that some person donated $1 million actually. But we're yet, maybe it came from a group, we don't know yet. The way we say this can happen is if you don't have $1 million, which we know is a lot of money to come by, because you are not some godfather, most of our supporters are regular people who are looking to take this country back so that they can have a future, but they're not people who have stolen us blind. You can bond with people, you can come together with your friends and make a donation of $1 million and put it as a group. So this is what is fueling our going all over the country. That's what is fueling our ability to organize. So it's fueling our, legal support. And, we have been very transparent about how we're raising money and how we're spending money. We discuss this every day. whenever we're on the couch talking. So, is there any question already?
Someone is asking, what are we going to do if we do not win the election?
If we do not win the election, we are not anticipating on winning the election. It will be defeatist at this point to think that we're not winning the election. There's nobody who is in a better position to win this election than we are. You have seen it, and I mean it seriously. I knew that a lot of people were paying attention to us, but I didn't know that we had this massive support out there from people until they took us out, until they skimmed us out of the debate. And we have done a good fight, and a lot of people are still fighting on our behalf to ask that we'll be included in the debate. So you saw what happened last week with Atiku. Atiku still can't enter the US, so he's sending his people to go and be pretending as if they're in contact with US. I saw a picture of Reno Omokri and Ben Bruce today with Alan Greenspan, the former Federal Reserve Bank finance minister equivalent in the US. The guy is like his 90s, and this is all an attempt to make people feel that Atiku is out there consulting with economists. Even the US government don't rely on those kind of economists to move their country forward anymore. But it's all a sham, it's all a ruse. There was also a subcommittee on Africa, conference in the US last week. Atiku still can't go. So all of this is a ruse to deceive you, and of course, they're spending massively online to troll people, to give people the impression that, somehow things are going to change. But as I mentioned on the couch last time, you discover that the articulation that they used to do has subsided immensely. Now, you no longer hear people saying that they articulated, because, of course, what are you articulating is people are going to loot your future, or people who are already looted your brain. Oh, by the way, also, it's important to mention that one of the most critical quotes that came out of the debate of vice presidents was one that was taken from us, the one about people who destroyed your past cannot fix your future. And I'm glad those of you who knew about it. In fact, some of our guys that went and brought the video out of collaboration and put it out there and said, you guys stole this from AAC candidate Sowore. That was the YPP's deputy candidate, vice presidential candidate, I apologize, who was saying that. So it means that these guys are paying attention to us. But it's also important to mention that it's not only the people who skimmed all out of the debate, they had even NGOs involved in them. WOTC, EIE Nigeria, and also Situation Room. They were all part of the scheme to skim us out. So when you hear NGOs, sometimes it's not all of them that are interested in justice, social justice for that matter. Thank you. So let me check my WhatsApp message. If you want to send a WhatsApp, or you need some kind of phone to use to send us support, the number here is 0818 823 7529. 0818 823 7529. So let me see if there's any. So someone is asking here if there's an update on the debate. Will you be among? On Wednesday, we are going to take them to court, seek an injunction to have us included. This is Tosin. It says, Tosin is saying that there's a dirty tricks allowed. I reckon Buhari will agree to the debate and stage an emergency on the day that he will be avoidably absent. Yeah, so he was also asking what is the diaspora group that conducted the debates doing to support us. We haven't heard from them, of course. We're supposed to go to Hungary to get to celebrate the victory, but due to some logistic issues, we couldn't do it. All right, so no.
We have questions on
yes,
YouTube.
Please.
Well, we have about 326 people watching.
We have 226 people watching. That's a great number. But keep sharing until we reach.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yes.
Wow. So yeah, that's good. I was gonna ask that we get in touch with our YouTube people. Go ahead. What questions do you have?
Alright, so this one from YouTube is saying, what are your plans getting in touch with our celebrities? Are they in any way supporting you, even if it's underground financially or so? Please let us know.
No, the celebrities haven't been they have not been supportive. The problem with celebrity culture in Nigeria, celebrities have monetized their social responsibilities. So it's a commercial thing, except for Idris Abdul Karim, Africa, China, and who else? I think Sean Kuti. The rest of them have been playing games. In fact, I had a small issue today with Apollo. I saw him at the airport trying to call him. He was outrightly very arrogant. In fact, he was downright abusive at a point, but I had to let him be because I wanted to have been calling him. I knew Akporo when he was still very small in the game, and we interviewed him in those days. In fact, I sent somebody to him when he was in was that part of Lagos he used to stay. But these guys think that the moment they become big, they are bigger than everybody, and if you don't have money, you can't talk to them. But that's fine. We have said, and that has happened. I mentioned at the beginning of this movement, and that's where having interaction, that our movement will create new social media influencers, and that is happening. And the same thing will happen with celebrity. A lot of celebrities will go down with this period, because they're not supporting the right causes, they're not supporting the right candidates, and the Nigerian people are taking note of this. Don't forget that you made them celebrities. But we should not forget what Tunde Ednut did, and I think he's still doing. And what you find out is that a lot of people who built their following, celebrity following or culture or support on social media, they're now turning them around and selling those things. They're monetizing them. So it's what I call monetization of conscience sometimes. So as celebrities, you have to put pressure on the celebrities that you are following, so that you can let them know that if they are not supporting your own cause, you can also continue to support them. And I mean it seriously. It is done everywhere. Celebrities are not allowed to get away with, the mistake of not doing what is right. When particularly their country or nation is in need of their intervention. So, do you have any more questions?
Yes, Mario Femi Olufemi on Facebook is asking, Mr. President, will you promote sports, because I think it will also reduce unemployment?
Yeah, I think, yes, absolutely. We'll promote sports. I'm a sports person myself, and most people don't understand this, that I've been engaging in sports on a serious scale. I'm not just saying, I love sports. I'm not a soccer fan. I'm not a runner fan, but I'm a runner myself. So as I mentioned the last time, I'm even thinking seriously about participating in the Lagos Marathon, which is going to be February 2nd. But it takes a lot of training, and I have to start training. But I'm going to invite people who want to be in our team, because we have to have a take it back team during the marathon, and we're going to need sneakers, running shoes, and vests for that purpose, that are particularly designed and branded for our followers and supporters. That will be February 2nd in Lagos. Definitely would love to do. So when it comes to sport, I completely believe in it. Not only do I believe in it, I think we should return to what we used to do before. It's not what we do, but what is done elsewhere. What I call the catch them young type of democratization of sports, where every school in the country, every space in the country, like they're doing in Brazil, is converted to an opportunity for recreational sporting for young people. I would imagine that the best swimmers should be able to come from Niger Delta region, and that would reduce the time, the lure to go and be a militant. If you can make millions of dollars being one of the best swimmers in the world, why would you want to be a militant and end up dead? If you can be a long distance runner from the northern part of Nigeria, why would you want to be a Boko Haram member? And we have lots and lots of opportunities here to create some of the best. We have some of the best soccer players in the world. They train in our backyards. But the question is, do we have facilities to support them? I was in Brazil, I think, a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And every neighborhood you go to, places they call favelas, they have soccer pitches. Very good soccer pitches, because that is where you get some of these best guys from. You have heard their stories. Most of the best soccer players out of Brazil come from poor neighborhoods. The same thing for Nigeria. Some of the best soccer players, celebrities, come from Ajegunle, right? So, but the question is, what are we doing? I went to Ajegunle the other day. The place is completely broken. I mean, it used to be poor, but now it's in a state of perdition. It's going to disappear from the surface of the earth. The roads are bad. There's no electricity. You don't have pitches. You don't have recreational centers. You need this to take back our country. So definitely sports is my big thing. Any more questions?
Alright, people are asking about the vice president.
Vice president is fine. We're hoping that he can join us actually next week in Lagos. But he's doing well. He's campaigning in his own part of the world and in the northern part of the country. And you'll hear more and more from him. Everybody on that team is high spirits. And so let me go check, because I think my WhatsApp message is popping. And I think I see some contribution already from Zenith Bank. Yes. Oh, wow. So there's Ugulu John Ozebe. He sent 40,000. Yeah. He sent another 40,000. And Urai Bunando, sorry, is Uriah Usobunaidu Edwards. He just made a contribution of 23,000. Thank you so much. So yeah, they've started. I want to check on our GoFundMe account to see where we are. So far, since we started this, no GoFundMe yet. Let me check if accounting people sending a breakdown of all the figures yet. So far, I think they're still working on it as well. But I'm sure if, I'm sure as soon as they get it right, they will get back to us. So thank you so much for those donors who have, that took us exactly immediately within the last 5 minutes to 100,000 from contributors on our local account. And the local account, I hope, is pinned to the website. Is the Zenith Bank account 10060238871. Keep them coming. They support us, and we'll announce whatever we make from today's broadcast at the end of the broadcast. Thank you so much. Thank you. How many people are watching on Facebook?
457.
Fantastic. We want to go to 500. And YouTube is
445.
445. Amazing. So you see, between YouTube and Facebook, we already have 1,000 viewers. Amazing, amazing. Thank you guys so much. And look, one of the things that people are doing that I also like a lot is whenever we release content or we do an interview and it's uploaded, they also go there to make comments, they criticize. So I love that about you guys out there who are supporting this movement. That you are not just there, hoping that you watch Sowore say something, but you actually actively participate in having conversations and discussions around issues that are raised by those contents that are out there. Interesting thing also is that we're seeing a lot of African countries saying to Nigerians that if you guys make the mistake, too bad for you. I saw something about a lady who was having a conversation and said, when we wanted to get rid of our dictator in Gambia, Sahara reporters helped us. Don't also forget that we helped Zimbabweans to get rid of Mugabe as well by challenging Mugabe, demystifying him when he came to Buhari's inauguration. But good news is that we are also going to challenge and demystify Buhari and Atiku, and also send both of them packing from our body politic. So thank you so much, those of you who are out there arguing, making the best arguments or case for our party and our candidacy. You're doing it fantastic. And I've said that our team should work on this. We want to honor some of the guys who are persistently, out there. They can't. It seems like some of the guys don't sleep. So we'll start honoring them, you know, giving them a honorary mention on our show, and we want to make the shows very, very interesting. Thank you so much.
Alright, so for the person that asked earlier for the convergence points for Uyo.
Yes.
So we're starting at Plaza tomorrow.
So if you're in Uyo and you want to join us, we're starting at Plaza. If you're in Calabar, you can join us tomorrow, by the way. Okay. Let's see if we can take this call. Hello, you are live. This is Sowore, and we're on the couch with our time on the couch with Sowore. We're trying to take your call. Hopefully, people can hear you, but let's try and make it brief.
Okay. So, what I want to say about the election is that the campaign you are making there is very, very great. You are seeing it everywhere in the internet. So, like Delta State.
Yes.
We have not seen any. The businesses there, they are not corresponding there in Delta State. Many people are complaining that they don't know you, don't know the show. So I think if you go to Delta State, I'll see the campaign.
Well, our people are currently in Delta State. As a matter of fact, they will be in Sapele tomorrow. Again, you know, the issue of whether they know us or not is actually becoming a non-issue, considering that the backlash that they got, it's never happened before in the history of Nigeria that a presidential candidate is excluded from presidential debate and everybody is asking for the person that is excluded. So, and you know that sometimes when people say they don't know Sowore, they mean something different. You know, they are saying that you haven't come to pay homage, as they call it in Nigeria. But regardless, please continue to support us, and we'll make posters and get to every nook and cranny of Nigeria. You know, when we started this 9 months ago, nobody thought we would have gone so deep and so far. You know, you have the only political party to have gone to Buhari's hometown is AAC. Do you know that? Yes, welcome so much. Welcome, and thank you so much for coming on the show.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, if you hear that very well, maybe we can take a few calls. But before we do that, let's go back to Zenith Bank. There's one contribution that's just come. Dr. Raymond Onyovosa from Houston is calling before we go. Hello, Dr. Raymond. Good evening from Uyo in Akwa Ibom State. This is Sowore here on the couch. Can you hear me? I think another call is coming. Hello, Dr. Raymond. Oh yeah, there's a feedback from that. I think he's listening. So Felix Omori just donated 10,000 naira. Thank you, Felix. Thank you. So I think Dr. Raymond is calling back. Hello, Dr. Raymond.
Hello, Sowore. How are you?
Yes, I hope you know to reduce the volume of your.
Hello?
Yes, can you reduce the volume of your? Can you hear me? Okay, this is going to be tough. Hello, Olajimeji. This is Sowore here from Uyo. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, good evening, Olajimeji. This is Sowore here.
Can you hear me? How are you?
I'm doing very well. You know we are live now, so we're going to take you. Please try and make it brief so that we can take as many people as possible.
I'm just watching you live with my daughter here, and I just like to say thank you very much, and then what you are doing, because we've been watching you, and then everything we just pray for you all the time, and my daughter just want to say hi and take it back.
Wow, thank you. Say hello to her and tell her take it back. Wow, that's lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we have another call coming in, I think from Spain this time. Let's take it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, hello. This is Sowore right here, presidential candidate of the AAC on our time on the couch. Sorry, from Uyo in Akwa Ibom State. Who's speaking, please? Oh, you are calling from Italy? Yes, please welcome to the show, and please try and make it brief if it's possible. Let's go straight to the point.
That's for your so far. But there's something I want to discuss with you concerning the issue. Shego was talking yesterday, Shego from Object Media.
Yes.
She said it's going to make some locality, make some locality. That's other people touch with you, which one of us will agree with you.
No, we have plans to have an alternative debate, but we also have the right to get into the main debate. So that's why we are making that effort to sue, and we're going to court by Wednesday. We'll go to court and sue them officially. But that doesn't stop us from joining other alternatives or planning our own even alternative debates, you know. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please, if you can text me your name so that I can save it after this call, that would be appreciated. Yeah, thank you so much. There's a lot of people calling, but let's take our Zenith Bank callers. This is, well, Zenith Bank callers, I said. Okay. There is Ogule Yemuyiwa Jimon who just made a donation of 5,000 naira. Thank you so much. A lot of people calling, but what is happening is that since we are using the same device to make calls, it gets a little tricky, right? Fawaz Dubai has tried to reach us. Muyiwa in Tripoli has tried to reach us. Dr. Raymond Neovosa is still trying to reach us from Houston. Keep trying. We'll ensure that we'll take your call as soon as possible. So I think that's what it is. I think we have our accounting people said they've reached out already. Let's see what the accounting says from here, because there's going to be a backlog since we haven't done this for a while. Yes, our phones are buzzing non-stop. So let's see. Okay, we're saying that you can't join. What about joining this one? Okay. Yeah, we're having a little bit of connectivity issue here to get to the accounts, but we'll do that. Okay, so missed call there. Hello, good evening. This is Sowore. Right here at Time on the Couch with Sowore when Uyo in Akwa Ibom State. Can you hear me? Yeah, this is a call from Malta, right?
Yeah, this is Fred calling from Malta Island.
Good. So let's go straight to the point, make it short and brisk so that we can take many more calls.
What I want to contribute is because next week we are having our rally right here in Bari, in Italy. So we will raise some funds and send it across to you.
Wow, thank you.
And secondly, there's something I want to have because the guy that just called from Italy also, I watched possibly media yesterday from that guy Chego.
Yes.
Chego really make a lot of sense because we are going to have an alternative debate. That will stop us for something to cost because
absolutely. Yeah. Don't worry about that. We're planning, in fact, you know, we just don't want to reveal anything. We're planning an alternative debate, there's no question about that. But we want to challenge the fraud that they perpetrated against us in court. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes.
There's the girl that is raising the question to you. If she can find me on WhatsApp because I need to be updated every day and every time.
Can you send us your name after this call so that she can add you? Yes, she can add you, definitely.
Okay, I will send it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, sir. I really commend you for your efforts, sir.
Thank you. All right. Next call. This is Sowore here on the couch in Akwa Ibom. Uyo. Yes, please. Can we meet you, please?
Yeah, this is Lucky from Paris.
Lucky, how are you this evening?
I'm fine. Are you?
We're good. We're in New York. We have a rally tomorrow. This is our first time in a long time reaching out to you.
Yeah, we follow you everywhere, you understand. So I just want to tell you, don't need to feel like fail.
At all, at all. Yes.
So I say that she's going to think of America because of all those things your spirit is to be down.
That's not true. Well, probably, you know, most of the times when you don't hear from us, there are other things happening. Not at all. We're not losing hope. You know that a lot of things happen. So, I would say we have someone who just walked in. You can come join me on the couch too. So it's been like that because of the other things we had to deal with. No problem at all. We can't afford to lose hope. Yeah, we are the ones who went out there and lifted our people up. You know, lifted their spirit up. Saying that we're here to rescue Nigeria. We can't afford to allow little things to distract us. But you know, in 1 week they did a lot of things to us. They arrested our guys for pasting posters. When we arrived, we came under attack. Yeah. Continue to do that. Yeah. So I just want to I want to thank you so much, and please continue to reach out and organize people in France as well. We might still come to Europe before the election. We still plan to do one more round of visits to galvanize and organize our people. Thank you so much. Yeah. Action. Thank you. Hello, this is SoworeRufai2019 in Uyo. Yes. Please, yes. What the advice they asked me to give is that don't watch us on the device you're using. Otherwise, it will be different. Yeah. So you use a different device to call when you want to call. But let's go straight to the point. You're live, so please go ahead.
All right, Mr. President,
thank you.
How do we make our people believe that this region won't affect us even to give the vote? From my own hypothesis, when I go to meet people and tell them to vote Sowore, the result I get back from them is they tell me each time that even if you vote, is going to the county, I will convince them, I'll try my best. You can give me some space to speak up to them. And
absolutely. Well, you know that you know what is happening now. The rigging has actually started with the freezing us out of the debate process. But the way we are challenging out is also leaving nobody in doubt that we cannot accept the nonsense that is happening. And that, you know, it's good that they're even showing their hands early in the game so that we will know that we need to organize our people to prepare for the worst and defend our vote on election day. But what is important is to keep telling them that, you know, they're not going to be able to get away with it. We are going to vote and defend our votes and ensure that all the votes are counted. It's probably the reason why President Buhari doesn't want to sign the new electoral law. Electoral bill into law, because they are really scared. I can tell you that for free. So we want to take more calls, and then we can go back to fundraising.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, this is Sowore right here. It's our time on the couch, and we're live here in Uyo.
Yeah, good evening, sir. This is calling from Manchester.
How are you, sir? How's Manchester tonight?
Very cool.
Yeah, I remember having a good time there when I visited.
Yeah, I want to sincerely appreciate you and for your efforts and you made so much for this movement. And I sincerely commend you, and God will receive pleasure and protect you for it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Movement is not just a movement that every woman in Nigeria should rise up. For Nigeria is unfortunate that Nigeria is so disappointing that some people doesn't know that you are actually fighting for their independence and you are fighting for their future. I just want to suggest that if it's possible, I don't know if you have done that before now,
yes.
To have I've already commented on Facebook that I make the suggestion on Facebook. I don't know if you do it. To have a solid structure for each state in Nigeria, people like mind, like you, people have the passion and this guy. I watched one of the videos about one young man from in Edo State. He was saying that he was near some of your posters in Edo State, and so I watched his video, and I also commented. I commented on the video. I told him that this thing is not just about you.
Yes.
I like the way the guy actually, the passion the guy has, and he should also like try to, besides there are a lot of people in the Edo State.
Yes.
So that they themselves can do more. Meeting people, going to churches, going to marketplaces. I know you are trying because it costs a lot of money, and I believe God will raise whatever resources you need for this moment.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time, and we just want to try and take more calls. I really love that your suggestions, and we'll be in touch, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. So please, we're going to take a break now and just go and read through our accounting system. Our accountants have reached back to us, and we want to update you about accounting. But before we do that, let's welcome the leader of the local organizing committee here in Uyo, Udofia. Thank you so much for coming. Coming to be on the couch. So maybe you can just tell us briefly about what to expect tomorrow. That's our camera there.
Okay. I'm no longer the chairman.
I know.
I hope you know that.
Yes.
But
you're still the man pulling all the strings.
But I'm aware of certain arrangement, and then we're hoping to have a good outing tomorrow.
Yes. Very good.
And particularly, we know our program is very peculiar for so many reasons. This is the heartbeat of money politics.
Wow.
We also want to pull some strings to tell them that it's possible to have a system
without not around money.
Yes.
Exactly.
And so that's really what we are out for.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
terms of arrangements are there. We're also aware that there could be efforts to sabotage what we want to do, but we're not scared of it.
All right. Yes, that's true. The politicians here are always very afraid of new ideas, and yes, they might have their plans, but we're here to prove a point that this is our country, and we will not run away from the country because of anyone. And we've done that everywhere. That's why we went to Buhari's hometown. And we didn't do that during the daytime, we went at night, so that nobody would say, oh, if you guys came at night, we would have eaten you alive.
Yeah.
And interestingly, people were there waiting for us, very supportive. And Comrade Schultz is there as our national organizing secretary for AAC. He's been doing the human's job of reaching out to all these people. He told me today that he hasn't been home for a month.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
30 days.
Thank you so much.
30 days.
So you're welcome. I want to said viewership. Please share. And we'll just go back to. But I need to give you this update on the accounting before we go. Before we take a little break, right? So we had a financial challenge. We challenged people, 400 Nigerians to donate 1 million naira each. So far, no luck, but it looks like, no, there's one donor. Actually, one person has donated 1 million. So, and that's one Adere he will bless in Oluwatosin.
Wow.
Yeah, take it back. Yes. Let's push, we're looking to get to 100 million naira mark in our Zenith Bank account. So the amount of money raised since the last fundraising event, which was December 3, we haven't done any fundraiser since December 3, but people kept donating. We have 2,836,099 naira from our Zenith Bank account.
Take it back.
Action. And GoFundMe, as we've raked in some $3,845. So total raise since the last fundraising event is 4,212,609 naira 4 kobo. So the total amount raised since the beginning of this campaign, since we made it public, is now 43,347,726 naira 7 kobo. and on GoFundMe we have now reached $107,415,000. So the total amount of money raised for the campaign so far is at 81,802,296 naira 7 kobo. So we want to mention people who have donated since that last time. Is Fakolujo Olufemi Adekunle 80,000 naira, Peace Jesse 10,000 naira, Temitope Oloriyomi Omogbene 1,000 naira, Echo Basi 1,000 naira, David Kim Inyam 5,000 naira. There's a word remit for 10,000. It doesn't come with name. I don't have a name for it. Ekoru Tonwe, it's 20,000 naira. Solomon Kolawole Shoyemi 2,000 naira. Omede Doris 30,000 naira. Okobieme Emmanuel Ihije 10,000 naira. Tawa Kalitu 11,000 naira 222 naira 74 kobo. Ifiora Steve 10,000 naira. From the Eastern mobilization we did in the US, there's a 700,000 naira, 700,091 naira 95 kobo that came in from that. 400 logistics, there's a 1,760. I think that is a money transfer system somewhere. Falila Tito 10,009 naira 50 kobo. Mwabo is a Philip Olisemeka 2,000 naira. Adriano Adedayo 5,000 naira. Johnson Nokena Grace 5,000 naira. Ogogo Matilda Maureen 1,000 naira. Abayomi Adetunji Olayemi 2,000 naira. Adeli Olumuyewa Adekoya 1,000 naira. Abiodun Oluwatosin Dalamu 1,000 naira. Junaid Sumbola Tokumbo, that's 10,000 naira. Uyeniyi Olutobi Olaoluwa, 5,000 naira. Ikayere Ehime 1,000 naira. Eshako Jibara 1,000 naira. Jesanya Akim Uriyomi 20,000 naira. PB Sola Mustafa 5,000 naira. Victor Malte Popo 20,000 naira. Messi Ekupe Enahoro 10,000 naira. Hassan Ayo Sodiq 10,000 naira. Unwosu Jerry Ekene 5,000 naira. Festus Osaru Fadairo another 10,000 naira. Stanbic Ogba, somebody at Stanbic in Ogba sent 2,000 naira. Someone at UBA sent 2,000 naira, or through a UBA sent 2,000 naira. Josephine Ibeholo 4,500 naira. Igbodion Godswill Ohie Choya 1,000 naira. Cole Lemboye Otolorin 5,000 naira. Joy Mariam 5,000 naira. Desi Rock Agro Allied Industry Limited 33,000 naira. Sarume Precious Michael 32,580 naira. Agnes Tomike Olabode 50,285 naira 10 kobo. Theophilus Benga Taiwo 10,000 naira. Alfonso's Morgan Ike 55,000 naira. Nwakama Chukwuemeka Dean 20,000 naira. Web Link International Service 24,021 naira 40 kobo. Sunday Lucky Ozuagbe 2,000 naira. Transfers remittances, no, we don't know the person, but that's 17,750. Oyabayo Sambayo 30,000 naira. There's a Western Union for 11,578, 38 naira. Evans Iyoha 2,000 naira. Grace Osahenye 1,000 naira. Kazim Kende Jimo 20,000 naira. 400 Logistics, we don't know the person, that's a money transfer company 10,000 naira. Onosanya Philip Adewale 10,000 naira. Ikwi Anthony, I know this person is in Chicago, 30,000 naira. Asemota Sui 5,000 naira. Olayori Dixon 5,000 naira. Ajayi Adedotu Akintade 500 naira. And Uriafo Derek Usemelu 50,000 naira. Why are you guys not clapping? These guys are doing fantastic. Adegbite Aderemi Rashid 9,000 naira. There's a UBA house ATM somewhere 3,000 naira. Anonymous 1,000 naira. Kunle Afolabi 1,000 naira. Akimbo Eniola Olatunji 5,000 naira. Chukwuemeka Eze Huaku 5,000 naira. Okafo Christiana Shinonso 2,000 naira. Lord Eddie Ifo 40,000 naira. 40,102 naira 23 kobo. Fasan Olatunji Son 1,000 naira. Adu Isaac Oluwafumbi 20,000 naira. Ade Reverend Blessing Oluwatosin, that's the person that gave me $1 million naira. Somuyiwa Larry Siaka 2,000 naira. And so yes, Miss Balogun Victoria 200 naira. So there's a friend of ours whose father just passed, and she didn't want to be mentioned, but the father, asked to be buried immediately. And they said instead of spending money on the burial, they should give it to a cause. And she decided to give us that money from her friend that would have gone to the father's burial as one of the beneficiaries. And we got 151,426. It's a don't mention my name. Fala Sino Stephen Olorunfemi 50,000 naira. Ishaq Ojibara again 30,000 naira. There's a word remit for 20,061 naira, and a Igbafen Austin 10,000 naira. Wow! Give them a round of applause again. Thank you so much for that. For GoFundMe, we have to just make sure we also mention these guys because they're doing well. Akinola Adewa Lure is $100. Amen Ubed $50. Morita Laigila $6. Sinota Ibrahim $20. David Fadare $20. Ifeda Yoladapo $20. Saliu Akindele $300. Tolu Odunlami $100. Ade Oshoba $20. Chris Menford $10. Anoja Matthew $18. Dorcas Fadare $40. Elliot Adeyoju $50. Tunde Ologundudu $50. Akin Oladipo $20. Tio Odunlami $500. Adetola Opanuga $30. Jumoke Oyediran $100. Uchenna Ojiaku $100. Dave Alebe, he contributes almost every other day, $20. Florence Isibo $10. Jacobs Edo $100. Teresa Nolly $13. Moses Azege $11. Olufunke Dowu $20. Fred Iyasere regular donor $50. Benedict Keke $300. Teo Ugo $200. Kola Oba $5. Helen Wana $100. Sio Alugo $100. Celestina Ofondo $100. Owana Tidagogo $100. Queen Maguire $10. Adeniyi Olubuga $100. Olufemi Adedeji $50. Patricia Odunayo $23. Robinson Bobo $100. Olufemi Oladende $100. Shegun Ogundiran $30. Kikelomo Yefeso $120. Adedotun Ajaguna $100. Kate Emmanuel $100. Jerry Nwobi $50. Bulaga Famodun $30. SM Davis $50. Maureen Obakolo Morose $10. Yalex Ewere, Yalex again $30. Ladia Folabi $10. Adeniro Adebowale $40. Emmanuel Abian Kem $24. Olu Omidire $105. Yalex Ewere again $35. Saratu Ishaya Adu $30. And Charles Ajayi $15. So here we have a special mention of 50K and above. Fako Lujo Olufemi Adekunle $80,000. CIB USA $700,000. Agnes Tomi K Olabode $50,285. 10 kobo. sponsors Morgan Ike 55,000. Oria for Derek Osemelu 50,000. Aderiru Blessing Oluwatosin, which is 1 million. 151,426.74 kobo from my friend whose father passed. Fala Sinu Sibin Oluremi 50,000. Saliu Akindele 300, which is equivalent of 107,400. Tio Ulami 500, which is equivalent of 179,000 naira. Benedict Keke, which is 300, equivalent of 107,400, and Kero Ugo 200, equivalent of 71,600. Thank you so much, everyone. While at it, we had a number of donors from GoFundMe. Wow. We have Peter Jumo donate $50. Just now, Tosin Fari donated $300 while we were there. Edward Nemedia donated $5, and there is Monday Ekpesi who donated $20 just now. Tosin Faroye donated another $250, making it $550 just now. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. We wanted to be taking calls, but we had to do other things. So those of you who have been calling, we just want to make sure that we cover all our bases, and we will take. We'll get to read some comments. Do you have any questions from us? For us at this point. Well, while we're at it, with some donations came in through as any bank account as well. This is Barakat Oyenike Olagunju. She donated 2,000 naira. Sindele Ayodeji donated 1,000 naira. Karim Taiwo Said donated 10,000 naira just now. Wow. Yes, this is Ajase Mutiu donated 20,000 just now. Bello Fawaz Olamileko donated 5,000 just now. Fuad Ola Oluwawa donated 25,000 naira just now. Victor Sadolo Ehime donated 10,000 naira just now. Enimola Samuel just donated 10,000 naira. Afonja Folorusho Sunday just donated 10,000 naira just now.
Well done to me.
Well done, people. Lamid Muidin Adekunle donated 5,000 naira just now. Let's go to Jerry Ajakaye, donated 20,000 naira just now. And I think the last person before them was Muyiwa Jimo, who donated 5,000 naira. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's just an amazing evening. We're our fundraiser, talking to you again. If you have any questions, please pass them on. Let's try and attend to them. We are doing very well. We want to reassure you guys that there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing that is happening now that is not even in our own interest. Most people who never knew that we were the presidential candidate that everybody wanted to listen to in the debates found out, wow. Some person was asking beside me in Lagos one day. I was just walking. I said, "But who is the Sowore that everybody said must win the debate?" You know? And there was an argument. Yeah, if it comes to the debate, everybody will run away. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I think when people have watched us in the last 9 months, they've discovered that when it comes to laying out the plans on how to rescue Nigeria, we do it better than even some of the younger people who were included in the debate. You know, without laying accusation too much, you know, we've asked the other young people to demonstrate character by boycotting the debate. If they really, because they know that it would have been the most interesting 2 hours. In Nigeria, so we just sit down. Be on that podium with all these people. But you know, probably some of the guys who are part of this debate, who chose us, have various interests. Some of them have their sympathies for APC. Some of them work for the government, and some of them have their sympathies for the PDP. They want to make sure that nobody's made to feel that there are other alternatives, and that is what they achieved with the VP debate. Yeah, because the others were like spectators. I don't know who they said is the worst among the new candidates, but I didn't get to read very positive comments about them, but imagine if our VP was there, Sarah. Yes. His alias name is Brother Sarah. He would have taken them apart one by one with very quiet analysis. If we'll just take them on, and it was more about attending to all of the lies they were telling right there. Like I said, it wouldn't have been difficult to take Peter Obi apart, or even Professor Osinbajo. Is it Osinbajo or Sobande? So a lot of people are thinking that Buhari will not come. I don't think Buhari will come. I don't see how Buhari will show up at the debate. Especially if we succeed in getting on debate, he will just fly to London that night. He will develop some medical complications.
They're already working towards that.
Is that true?
To get him out of it. Yeah, sure.
Is there something
maybe just a mere rumor, so you can read?
Because I haven't confirmed it from
anyone. It is so certain that Buhari will not want to debate.
Okay, let's leave it to that time. January what? Is it January 19th?
But the good news is that a lot of things would have happened between now and January. I can guarantee you that I trust our our AAC people that they will do justice to ensure. You see the way our people campaign, something would have cropped up before January 19th that would make it very clear to the world that we are different. So it's amazing. It's amazing. But we have to keep thanking our people. The resilience of AAC members across, not this country, across the world, is something that, like somebody said, have to be studied in political science classes. And, just as they are scared of us in the debate, people are also worried about, now you can't debate even on Facebook if you are not sure of yourself, if AAC people are involved. And they said the day of the debate, they took over the comment section of channels.
Yes, true.
So about 40% of the comments were coming from AAC members. So we have secured our online space. It's just going offline that is next, and we'll make sure that this is secure. Somebody was asking me tonight that he traveled with us on the flight from Lagos to Uyo, and he was surprised that we had airport reception. He said, "Do you mean you have people all over the country?" Because this is what they have been saying before when we started. AAC is an online party. So, and you got to give it to our people. They are very brilliant in responding to. So somebody accused us on Facebook of being an online party. So one of our persons on online Facebook said, "So if we are online, where did they find the people who were pasting posters from? Were they arrested online too?" I thought that was a very powerful clapback, right? Very fantastic. Brilliant people that we're dealing with. But as we keep telling you, we need more people on Twitter though, because that's where they perpetrate some of these fraudulent conversations and popularity. Go there, let's take over this. We're doing well on Facebook. We're doing well on Instagram. But Twitter, we need more presence there, So, Dofia, you said this town is money politics, no doubt. But it's also, interestingly, this is something I found out today. The Aba women riot in 1959 started from here. It started from Akwa Ibom. They said it was when the protesters, I think it's in Ikot Abasi or so.
No, it's not in Ikot Abasi. It's there's just a boundary very close to Abia City is just at the boundary of Etimu.
Okay.
And that's where you have Azumini and all of that. And so most of the routes, in fact, if you find out that section of Waibo,
yes.
Large percentage of the population speaking.
Wow. So they said the fight became, the Aba women took over after they heard that the women who were fighting had been killed. So we need that Aba women spirit back in Aba so that they can take our country back with that spirit. Because imagine by next year, 1929 will be a landmark.
I think the challenge we have is that over time you know, you to beginning to get comfortable with that, you know, that
idea of collecting a little bit of money, yeah.
Give them
But you see that the people that are donating to us are mostly young people.
And it's even affecting other areas of when it even gets to issues of governance. You know, you want to initiate something that could help people in the long run, and the first thing they'll ask you is if there will be monetary benefits at the time
of that initiation. We will change all of that culture, because look at us. People are giving us money. We just got a donation from Tijani Adekunle, who just donated $100 just as I turned around to talk to you. Fuad Anima Sham also donated $100. He has donated $100 twice for just while we're talking. Wow. So maybe people are really, you know, this shows to you that these people are supported. There's Harrison or Sowore just made a donation of $30 while we're talking. Fuad made that donation twice, and I think there's a $120 donation from Saratu Isaiah Audu just now as well. There's a call from Philip Kings. He's been calling from Germany. Philip, sorry we haven't been able to take your call. Now you have the floor. We are here on our time on the couch. From Uyo in Akwa Ibom. Yes, Philip, how are you?
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Yes, can you speak a little louder and don't use maybe you have to reduce the volume on your device. And let's try and make it very quick, sir. Thank you.
Okay, my president, it's a privilege for me to hear from you today.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm coming from Germany.
I can see.
I want to disclose my name for security reasons.
Okay.
I've been supporting you, me and my family have been supporting the program, have been supporting the movement. You are really a genetic presidential candidate for Nigeria. You are fighting a generational fight.
Yes.
Our unborn children and grandchildren. Please, my president, my advice on you, I want to support you in any way. Please, never, don't give up. Don't give up.
There's no giving up at all. No giving up. It's not even on our calendar, you know.
We are counting on you. We are counting on you. You are God's friends to Nigeria, to remember us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Say, don't mention his name again. There's a call coming from +34. Oh man, we lost that call. But while we're talking, somebody has also come from Zenith Bank again. Oh my God, calls are coming in from everywhere. We don't even know how to handle this. So let's take another call from Germany. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, how are you? You are the first female to call tonight. You're welcome to our time on the couch. We are reaching you from Uyo in Akwa Ibom State. Good evening.
Oh, yeah. Good evening.
Yes. This is Sowore right here talking to you.
Yeah, this is Sowore. Sowore is on the line. I'm watching you from on the line.
Hello, I have two calls coming at the same time. You are watching me live and I'm taking your call. So you are live. Please, you understand that you're live.
This is Jenny B from Germany, the woman that is making voice message.
Wow, I have two calls coming in at the same time. Interestingly, from two women, they are calling. One is on live, the one is direct, the other one is from WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your call. Oh no, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. So there's like two calls coming at the same time. I didn't know that was possible. Hello, this is a Belgian call. Hello, good evening. This is Sowore here on our time on the couch. We are reaching you live from Uyo in Akwa Ibom State. Oh, you are live now. This person is calling from Canada. Somebody's calling from Canada. But the voice is so low, we can't hear you. I can hear you, but the people viewing this show can't hear you. Maybe you try back again. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can get to Zenith Bank. Oh my God, no, we can't. All right. So since there's someone from Fundra Logistics, we sent 10,560 naira, and someone Akinwale Adedoyin 90,000 naira. Wow. Olukayode Temitope John 5,000 naira. Wow. So you see, people are really getting pumped up and supported. So this is just to tell you they've been waiting. Like, they don't want this to, what we've done in the last 9 months is probably never happened before in the history of this country. And I'm not bragging. I'm not saying it to brag, because I don't owe it to myself. We owe it to all the people out there who are trying to reach us now, who are watching us. How many people do we have on Facebook Live at this point?
496.
96.
496.
96.
496. Yes.
496.
Yes.
So let's push them to reach 500.
YouTube is 687.
YouTube is 687.
Wow.
They've been saying that the real deal is YouTube. YouTube is amazing. I wanted to address quickly also. They said the video was issued by Pastor Sunday Adelaja yesterday, claiming why he can't support the younger candidates. And so many people have called me about it. I don't want to join issues with anybody. He's entitled to his position, and just as we're entitled to our position. Don't worry about Pastor Adelaja's position in any matter. It's the same way that it's his fundamental right to choose who he wants to be with or not to be with anyone. So, and I've spoken to him before, but apparently they said he wanted me to reach out to him privately, and we haven't had time. I don't know, maybe that's what affected his position, but that's fine. If he supported us, we'll be happy. If he's not supporting us, we should be happy as well, because people are supporting us with or without him. Someone is calling from Thailand. He just left. That would be interesting to take that call. So you were talking about all these women that did all these fights over these years, and how we came from 1929 to 2018, and young people just
but then there was a time in the state that we so much emphasize our pride as a people, such that it's impossible for you. We try to do things to meet some standards. So,
yes.
Try to be conservative at that point. But if you watch what has been happening in our Bible, in fact, the dangerous trend is that apart from young people, is that our women have also been lost in politics.
Women?
Yes.
Okay.
So
you no longer have those kind of women that fought.
I think I have to show you some of these videos or some of these pictures, and you'll be surprised to see what women are doing to politics because of politics.
Wow.
All they do is nowadays you find them at the airport. At the end of the day, they give them
some little money,
1,000 naira
each,
some 500 naira.
Money that they stole from them.
This is just one of it. This is just one.
Wow. You can show it to. These are women who are meant to come
at the moment. Wow. You have women who are just lost in politics. This is what they do.
What a shame.
They just sat down here waiting for whoever was going to come to receive them. I think these pictures came from one of the parties, but I don't want to mention.
Wow.
I want to mention the name, but it's a sad trend that we're looking at.
Yeah. So we have some new donations from a gay man, Osayim Wese Samson, 10,000 naira, and Ade Oba Sholakwe, 20,000 naira. And there's another one that just came in from Kenal Khaled Marion. It's 10,000 naira. A lot of calls coming in. We may not be able to take more calls because we will. Let's take a few more. But before we go, actually, let's talk to Commander Shelves. So in your travels around, because you do a lot of heavy lifting, and you have to prepare the ground before we get there. What are you getting? Tell our people, what are you hearing from Nigerians these days? And you should feel free to offend me if you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. I must commend the movement come political party for the opportunity given to me. I have, in the course of carrying out my duties and responsibilities, traveled to ensure that most towns, cities are presidential candidate is visiting, we get proper planning before he does touchdown. And then engaging these people, it has shown that over time we have been able to galvanize genuine organic support. This support is
the operating word is organic.
Yes, organic support, and then this support has come in genuinely. Like I was engaging those who had to come welcome you today in the airport. I said, this is what AAC and Sowore is getting for free. This is what other political parties will spend 10, 20 millions.
Yes, to get that number of people.
Yes, of different currencies to pull out, and then not just the airport welcome. They had been in the airport as early as 8 a.m. because they knew you were coming. I'm using Akwa Ibom as a case study because we are here. And this person stayed until, even though your flight was rescheduled, they waited.
They stayed until about almost 1 o'clock.
And then they didn't just return. They went back to the party's office and left almost 6 p.m. I had to go address them to say, Mr. President has gone to rest and he has other engagements. They were just like, wow, you're welcome to Akwa Ibom. They want to see, in short, they want to even come to where you'll be sleeping for the night. And I said, no, you need to rest and put things together for tomorrow. So these are the kind of engagements we get when we go to these states. And it is also worthy to note that these persons who are keen into this project are keen into this project genuinely, without any form of inducement. Because they have come to realize
we can't even afford
that
we can't all the money we have.
We can't even afford. So when you talk of time, if you talk of in terms of monetary, we don't even have it. And this is one thing they have.
No, if you look at what we have raised so far, which is interesting, and hold your thought there. It means that we've been around for 9 months.
9 months, yes.
Right, as a movement, and then became a party about 3 months.
3 months ago,
It meant that, if you divide it to 1 million naira by 9 months, imagine how much we're spending per month.
Per month,
yes,
true.
And in some instances, the money we're spending per month is what a political party will spend per hour, especially the big parties. In fact, it's not enough for them to drink, at their party secretariat.
Within 30 minutes.
One of the areas where we operate in Lagos is close to Sowore's the governorship candidate of APC. And you need to see how people are walking out of the place with money and all kinds of things. They resume their money to eat and leave at night after they have eaten 3 times, and then they take money and all that. And nobody's asking where this money is coming from. The money is coming from Lagos State ports. It's money that should have been used for social services, build roads, hospitals, schools,
good schools
that have been taken out. We met the guy today at the airport in Lagos, and he was telling us how the governor of Sokoto, Tambuwal, spent all the money of the state to go and contest for election that he lost. Now they don't have money to even pay workers. He went there to go and tangle with Atiku. Atiku that has been stealing since he was born. So, and they lost. Now they can't recoup their money. But we are using the smallest of our resources, of course, that we can get. And people are doing. The one thing that's happening at this time is nobody, is expecting anything. People are giving to us. Take, just take whatever you have. If I turn around now and go to the phone, people have donated. If you go to GoFundMe, people are donating because they are hearing us, they are listening to us, and they are not ignoring our cause. And is what I tell people. There's nothing they haven't accused us of since we started. Some said, oh, this movement is a movement of certain section of the country. But when you see the donations, you read out the names, you discover that all Nigerians from all walks of life are donating, you know, and now they no longer talk about it. Oh, it's diaspora party, but when they see people in Daura following us, I mean, it's Daura diaspora too. Maybe that one is Niger Republic diaspora, you know. Then they change their mind. So there was a time they said, oh, the movement is an appendage of APC. And then they discover how we took apart APC, and they know that APC is now on the run because of us. Now nobody is accusing us of being APC anymore. They've come to understand that this is a movement that was genuinely formed by Nigerians who are tired of the old recycled system that has put the country. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is Christmas time, and me in the last 9 months I've seen, just like we've seen organic following, we've seen organic poverty in this country. I'm telling you, some of it is almost genetic. Some people were born with it because our leaders have so made poverty ingrained in the system that, in fact, the leaders, as they call the PDP, is a Poverty Development Party, right? The leaders of this party, or the APC, Association of Poverty, what do they call it? We'll find a way for them. Is that they have made people to believe that they don't have any right to enjoy life.
Yes.
And that's why it's difficult for you to explain to people that their life could be different. They look at you and say, what's wrong with you? We are meant to be suffering. You know, we are born to suffer, and we are supposed to die in suffering, except those of us who can escape. You know, and what is escape? You escape to Europe, America, you know, Japan, China, India. You know, you escape to Thailand, Singapore. Those are the only people who feel like they are entitled to life. People who succeed in escaping, and those who don't die in the process of escape. This is the sad reality that we're faced with. So that poverty mentality is what is driving some of the conversation you are seeing, when somebody will wake up in the morning and call themselves articulated. But ask yourself, has Atiku campaign since we started? Since they lifted the ban on campaigning, I've not heard a quotation from Atiku. Since they lifted the ban on campaigning, I've not heard a quotation from Buhari. They are not campaigning. They said, one journalist told me listening that they're preserving their money until last minute. So that of course that's what they do. Because the currency for political campaigning in Nigeria is not ideas. It's cash. It's cash backed, you know, process that just think they can buy people. But we are changing the game, and that's why they're afraid of us. In fact, somebody reached out to me this night, and he said that, you know, they are so worried after discovering that this thing backfired with the explosion from the presidential debate, that they are looking for all kinds of things. They are working very hard to look for a lie they can weave together and tell about us or tell about me. I said, you know, we're not worried about those things. Let them bring whatever lies they want to tell. What is clear to Nigerians at this point is that we have survived 9 months of rigorous campaigning. There's nobody you will ask who will not say the only person that is campaigning at this time or that has campaigned is Sowore. We've done over 100 town hall meetings before they lifted the ban on campaigning from our own political party. We have done many unthinkable things, and we've had the most organic support, as I mentioned. So somebody is calling from Ghana. Maybe we should take that call as close by. This is very interesting that people in Ghana can just be calling and they'll be acting like they live abroad, they live in Europe as well, because Ghana has become our new Europe. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my president.
How are you, sir? You're alive. I hope you know that.
I know.
And we're at Uyo right now in Akwa Ibom State. I'm here with Tudofia and also Comrade Shocks. Yes. So let's make this brief, direct, so that we can let a few calls into.
Very briefly. The only thing I want to say to the president is that I want to thank you for your courage. I am one of your supporters here in Accra.
Yes, and we want to come back to Accra. By the way, what's happening to our people there? Last time we went, it wasn't. We didn't get that many people, but we hope that we can come back one of these days.
The reason why they are not more is because a lot of people are not aware. We're not aware of the problem.
That's true. I was told. Yeah, the organizing was a little bit.
Now, I'm speaking to you, Mr. President. I'm doing everything possible to make sure I can take up to 200 youths.
Wow.
Across Nigeria.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Okay.
And I'm going to do my possible best to make sure I organize my people in Warri and Warri based around.
Okay. Fantastic. You know our group, our people are in Warri right now. The section of my group is in Warri right now. Yeah. Yeah. I thank you so much. You please send your name. I don't want you to mention your name online. I don't want you to.
My name, I already remember.
Okay. No, what I mean is text it to me or WhatsApp it to me, because we are planning to come back to Ghana and to have a bigger group, meeting, if possible, before the election. So we can contact you directly and we can work with you on that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you so much for calling. Yeah. So let's take, I think we can check a few more. Oh my God, that's a call from Germany. Hello, Germany. Good evening. This is Time on the Couch with Sowore right here in Uyo, Akwa State.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
So you're live.
Yes, I know.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm supposed to be with you people there at this time for the campaign, but something happened.
Oh, sorry about that.
I just want to contribute my own quota.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we need more women.
Okay.
To get involved.
Okay.
We need more students.
Yes.
To get involved.
Okay.
Maybe there is any way we need to strategize to get students involved or no women involved. Please let us do it so that we can get this people. But for the financial aspect, we are supporting and we will keep on supporting.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is very encouraging.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Yeah. We'll do that. Yes.
So that we can capture this thing.
We will. We will. As you probably have been watching since we started, even though when this happened, they thought they were going to shut us down and shut us up, it turned out to be in our favor right now that a lot of people are, this. Yeah, I know. Thank you so much. We just want to take a few more calls so that we can. All right, thank you. We can wrap up. Hello, good evening. This is Time on the Couch with Sowore. Good evening. We're in Uyo, Akwa State. Thank you. So you are live, so you know. Yeah.
Yeah. I am grateful that you are in my state.
Oh wow, you are from Akwa State.
Yes, I'm from Akwa.
I hope we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow live.
Fantastic. It's exciting talking to you. We've been here since I think we came about noon. Was it like after 1? Yeah. And it's been amazing. You can see that my eyes are a little bit, I would say cloudy because I went and ate Akwa food. Man, it's great food.
Yeah,
Afang soup.
I believe you like it.
Oh, I did. And yes, if we take back our country, this will be one of the best places to visit in Nigeria. Than now, exactly. Lovely place. We just need to touch this place with the hand of real progressive development. And everybody will be coming to Akwa Ibom, everybody will want to come to Akwa Ibom. And Calabar too, Yeah. This is lovely place. We are happy to be here. So thank you so much. We want to take a few calls because we're wrapping up any moment from now.
No problem. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Good night. Hello, good evening. This is Sowore right here on our Time on the Couch.
Yeah.
We're in Uyo, Akwa State, and you're live.
Yeah, my name is King Simon from Germany.
Yes, I can see.
I really call to appreciate your effort and your commitment so far.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's possible for me to reveal any strategy to contribute for our movement or something.
I would say if you have strategies to contribute, don't give it online. You know, people are stealing our ideas left, right, and center. You know, even our quotations now, they're stealing them for free.
Okay. Maybe
I won't be surprised if the presidential debate is dominated by our ideas.
Yes,
you know.
That is possible.
That's why they don't want us to come there, so that they can freely use our ideas to appeal to Nigerians.
Yeah, we can see a lot of crazy things they've been doing. A lot of ideas that are out there that they have been smuggling all this while. Okay, maybe I'll send it on the WhatsApp.
That would be great. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
I
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, people. I think at this point we'll be wrapping up. I have to go back to check our donation page and see how much we made, and then we can wrap up. We'll try and be back tomorrow, because now we can get back on the couch. And for those of you who have been worried about, what happened to us, we're fine. And you can see that Ifaluyi Minister just gave us 2,000 naira. Thank you so much, Ifaluyi. And that's from Zenith Bank. Right here, we don't have anything new from Zenith Bank. We have, let's check if there's anything new from GoFundMe. Okay, so I think GoFundMe also, there's nothing new here that I can see. But it's been amazing spending time with you on the couch tonight. And Dofia, thank you so much for coming. You know, we haven't seen you in a long time. We're worried, you know.
Actually, I think I've just been carried away by some personal stuff.
Yeah.
I tried reaching out to Joshua a couple of times.
Yeah.
And,
but we're glad that you're still here and doing great work. And Comrade Sharks, thanks so much for, you know, I know you didn't get to finish your thought on, but we'll talk to you more. And for those of you who are out there, as you can tell, things are going great, and we're glad that you're still on the same page with us. No one of you discouraged, and we saw that from the hourly summary of GoFundMe today. You know, so they actually just sent us. They said, you know, recently 3 people contributed $160 to Take It Back movement. There was Olalekon Dunaike who donated $10, $100 from Olawumi Oluyinka, $50 from Alexander Edu. And there's a comment, there's a lot of comments, man. It's amazing. This is just amazing. There's a lot of comment, which we can't get to tonight. So that's also another interesting thing. I enjoy comments. When I read these comments, you know, they inspire me to just go harder and harder. So you've seen us, you know that we're not in any way in low spirit. We're high spirit, and we'll continue to do our best. If you're trying to reach us and you can't take your call tonight, just preserve your energy till tomorrow. We'll continue from where we're stopping tonight. It's been amazing to be with you guys here in New York. We look forward to meeting you tomorrow. They said the place that we're starting off is Plaza.
Plaza,
right?
yes.
Plaza is a major
intersection.
Yes, we will dominate Plaza more.
Okay.
But we'll be taking various routes.
So the rally, we move around.
Yes, but Plaza would spend more time.
Yeah, we'll spend more time in Plaza. 9 a.m. tomorrow is the starting time.
Yes.
You know, if somehow we get it a little later, it's for reasons that best known to organizers. So that you don't say you should work late. No, I'm already on the ground here, on the ground as well.
Okay, this you'll be on radio by 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, there's a radio show as well. Okay,
So radio by 9:30 to 10:30.
Okay. Oh, so that will
Just
eat
from
into
there,
okay.
You just
Well, but start arriving at the plaza from 9 a.m. so that they will know that we're serious. Thank you so much, Uyo. Thank you to all of our viewers all over the world. And how many people did we get to before?
461.
Wow.
And about 600.
Did we ever get to 500?
We exceeded it, but when the calls started coming in, I think people were using their devices to call.
Yes. All right. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll just say good night from here on the couch. Thank you, everyone.